And we actually experienced an earthquake while we were there. And I'm talking like a scary earthquake. And I've never experienced an earthquake. I'm from the East Coast. Like, we don't have that here.
Tell me, like, when you get this opportunity to film a dating series like this, still with the Bravo universe, with your bestie Gizelle, like, talk to me about, like, what makes Ashley Darby say yes to this?
Well, Andy Cohen will tell you that I have been asking, begging, and pleading for something like this for the past 2.5 years. And I made mention of it at BravoCon. Every time I see it, I watch It Happens Live. Anytime I message him, like, I am asking, when are we going to get a love show? Because not only did I want it, being the ultimate lover girl and love show aficionado that I am, so many other ladies on the shows wanted to do it too. Kenya and I had talked about it extensively. Button and I had touched on it before. So I knew that there was interest from a lot of us. And so when finally the powers that be heard the ladies and gave us what we wanted, I knew that it was going to be a fantastic, fantastic thing. And, you know, I packed my bags and ran to Cabo.
So how was it like to just being with, I know you had your bestie Gizelle there, but being able to experience something with Shannon and with Luann? I feel like Housewives is this big sorority, let's say, but maybe like each school kind of does things a little different, you know?
Yeah.
Then I think that's kind of a good way to put it.
Very good way to put it. Our focus was really on like actually trying to find love. Like, we had a mission to lean into love and be vulnerable and raw and open. And like, we had to show up and we had to do that. So it was different for all of us. And we talked about that a lot, the girls and I, of just like how different it is to be able to talk so emotionally and sort of show a different layer of ourselves than what we had previously shown.
Yeah, and I think the show does this well, but also just from the viewer's perspective, I think a unique part of the show is the fact that this is a dating reality series, but we have followed all of your love lives for about a decade at this point, all of you consecutively. Ups, downs, really huge moments. So there is an investment. I feel like the stakes feel higher.
100%. And also you get to sort of watch us redefine what love means to us, because none of us have been in a situation where these men were vetted. Like, you know, we've all dated our share and obviously haven't had the best luck. Maybe, you know, we need to listen a little more because we haven't had the best luck. So to know that we were putting our fate in the hands of whomever was scouting these men was a little nerve-wracking, but also exciting, because we were like, oh, well, I haven't done so well myself. Maybe I need to get some experts involved. And voila, here they are. And we really had to like trust the process with that.
What surprised you the most about the process that you maybe didn't expect by the end of your process with Love Hotel?
I would say I didn't expect to care or to be as invested as I actually became. I thought I was gonna go and play this game of chess and like do my thing and whatever. But surprisingly, I really developed real feelings, and I allowed myself to like fall into this web of love. And I didn't think I was going to. I was really guarded about it, or at least I thought I was going to be guarded about it. And yeah, it overtook me. Like, I really leaned into the experience.
Let's say Love Hotel continues, there are other seasons. What would you tell your other Housewives friends? Like, what are like some pieces of advice you'd say to them about the experience, about how they should best enter this process with this show as opposed to Housewives?
Well, I would advise all of them to let their guards down and to not come in with the preconceived idea of who they're going to be, and to really know that this is actually about love. It's super fun. It's a bit challenging, but like, gosh, I mean, we talked about love and romance, and we were wined and dined, and men fought over us. And I mean, like, it was just amazing. It was everything that a gal could want, you know? So, I mean, we got to stay there for 3 weeks in this beautiful hotel. The food was great. The weather was amazing. The pool. I mean, we did have a little hurricane while we were there. Was it a hurricane? And we actually experienced an earthquake while we were there. And I'm talking like a scary earthquake. And I've never experienced an earthquake. I'm from the East Coast. Like, we don't have that here.
Yeah.
It scared the living daylight out of me. I almost ran all the way butt naked, like, to somebody else's room. I was like, what do I do? What's happening? It was so wild.
I feel like Potomac is a show that hasn't had a lot of turnover, frankly. You guys, the group relatively stays the same with 1 or 2 new people, but any thoughts on that?
I mean, this is not an easy process. And I can attest firsthand that I know when things are like in the shitter and everybody has an opinion about your life and you have to really answer some hard questions, it can be very challenging and it's mentally taxing. So if Mia is not in a place where she can handle that and deal with that, then I support and I'm happy that she's making the right decision for herself to leave the show, because that's most important, getting her life together, making sure her children are happy and taken care of. Like, those are the priorities that she needs to focus on, and I'm glad, hopefully, that she's doing that.